What's going on, folks?
Yes!
Welcome back to the No Holding Thoughts podcast. We're your host, I'm Ra.
It's Bra.
And on today's show, we just want to check in with everybody. How everybody doing? You know, we kind of missed it, but May was Mental Health Month. And with everybody locked down and, you know, with the things that were transpiring in the world along with the coronavirus, we just want to see how are you guys doing? Like, how are you feeling, you know, and what's going on in your city right about now?
Any city, it don't matter.
Yeah, what's going on with your city? Because here where we're at, it was a bunch of let's be fair. It started off as peaceful protests, and then next thing you know, the looting and the rioting started. People took advantage of the numbers that were out there, and they kind of splintered off, and they started looting, and then looting led to more looting. Led to people planning to do more looting, and we had a weekend of just a whole bunch of nonsense to the point where the National Guard had to get called in. And just how are y'all doing? Like, how are y'all holding up mentally? What are y'all telling y'all children? Like, because we're still, well, I know where I'm at, I don't know about you, we're still in lockdown. Like, we're still in the red. We haven't moved to the yellow phase. So just go ahead and call in, tell us about yourself, tell us about your city, 267-797-7868. Right, you want to chime in on
that? Yeah, like you were just saying, pretty much like, it's going to be a hard one, but we're going to get through this one. But, you know, we got a lot of, just a lot of feedback. A lot of people been just pretty much just giving me shout out, just checking up on you, just making sure you're good. Everything alright. Yeah, I'm straight. I mean, obviously you see Rob straight. That's just an update with me, the family, everybody good. For the people that, you know, that don't see us on a regular, which nobody shouldn't be seeing you on a regular, because we in the quarantine stage. Even though they opened up, I seen a young lady eating inside of Applebee's today.
And
yeah. She was eating inside of Applebee's, so they actually opening up some things, but I'm getting straight into it. I gave y'all my 1 minute of just letting y'all off the hook. So I want to get right into it. Anytime y'all want to cut me off, tell me to shut the hell up, y'all don't have to call in. If y'all want me to shut the hell up, y'all can get off the live. I don't care. But the first thing I want to say is I'm sick and tired of people giving up false information of what's going on. Stop saying this stupid. This is normally when I told Rod I had a button ready for the beep. Stop saying these stupid things.
about beeping myself.
These cats is out here running their mouths talking about how they broke into the zoo, and now people got pictures going around like hippopotamuses is running throughout the city and stuff. Like, stop that, man. Like, come on, man. We already in quarantine. Like, it's already bad enough. We don't need lies being spread around on what's going on outside. For the people that's in quarantine, they don't know what's going on. So a couple times on my live, what I did was just like kind of go around. The reason why we do our live through my Facebook page, because all the people that follow the No Holding Thought, the No Holding Thought show is on my friend. I sent out the invite, but nobody didn't. It's not too many people accepted, so that kind of shot the No Holding Thought fan page. So we can't really go live on that because it's not all the fans. But let's just get right into it. Now, my whole thing is I feel like it's a sad time right now. This is a terrible, terrible time. And the reason why I say it's a terrible time because we're not sticking with each other. Everybody got a goddamn opinion about everything. Now, the thing about it is, your opinion is cool, but the problem is that everybody got the internet and they got access to pretty much to millions, you know, just with a click of a button. So now people just making up things just to go viral. You know what I mean? Make themselves look good and stuff like that. Somebody wrote a post today that I seen was actually a good post. We need somebody that's going to be a leader and not sell us out for some money. Back in the day, we had true leaders that wasn't looking for the light. They wasn't looking for that those lights beamed on them. The difference between those leaders, they was willing to die. Well, some was willing to die for the cause. It's not no young generations is like that no more. I mean, they say it, but it's a little different. You know what I mean?
And it showed with the rioting, because on, what was it, whatever day it was, I don't even want to get it mixed up, when they burnt down the sneaker store and said, they said it on the news, we doing this because we mad about social injustice and police brutality. That ain't true, because the sneaker store was right down the block from one of the districts. When I say right down the block, I mean it was right down the block. It was about it's really about a 5-minute walk, a 1-minute car drive. You could have burned down a police station. Now I'm not advocating for that.
Right.
I'm just saying that that's
what cut off.
I'm trying not to. That's part of the lies that he's talking about.
Right.
And part of the lies that's being spread. That was, I want some sneakers. That's a sneaker store that we ain't hit yet.
Right.
So we're going to hit the sneaker store, we're going to set it on fire and be like, we mad about George Floyd. No, you can be mad about George Floyd, but your actions show that you really want something else. And that's part of the problem right there. Well, if you was really going to do something about police injustice, like I said, the district was right up the street. And if anybody know about that district, they could kind of
I got locked up in that district.
That is them dudes is
They locked me up. They locked me up a couple years ago, talking about DUI.
What's good? Your man Beast said, what's good, fellas?
Yo, what up, Beast? So listen to this. This is the one thing that just pissed me off, right? So Frankfurt, Bridge and Pratt, right? Listen to this. They tore it down. Okay, whatever.
Somebody requested to be in the live on you want to gamble with that or?
Oh man, I know y'all should get a Facebook. Get a Facebook. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all Instagram. Damn, I wish we could get y'all on here.
Press it.
That's my sister. But the thing about it is, it's split screen. Now it kind of be like she be talking, but she gotta go through Facebook. It's shared on a couple people's pages. But anyway, so on Bridge and Pratt, we got it's so many stores out there, right? It's a lot of stores. Now catch this. They broke into Snipes. This is all on my Facebook. They broke into Rainbow. Is Joseph's. That's a Chinese owned, right? They broke all into that. Like it's I'm not gonna say it's Chinese owned. Only see Chinese people because I don't know. Okay. Now they destroyed pretty much like all that stuff. So now people been posting and people been saying a lot of black owned things that been hit. Okay, based off of the video that I showed, a lot of the black businesses wasn't hit. They didn't have no signs up. A lot of them wasn't hit. Did black businesses get hit? They probably have. I'm pretty sure that they have. But based off of Bridge and Pratt in Frankfurt, based off of what I seen, you know, you can send a picture to me. I went up and down. Everybody's seen it twice. I went up and down twice. I had video on every black-owned business that I know of. But this is the problem that I had. Now, all that destroying that they did, right? All that destroying. They broke into the liquor store, right? They did all that. Now, catch this. I guarantee you, you go there right now, what businesses is still in existence right now in that area? A donut shop, another donut shop. Beast Snow, another donut shop. They built a brand new, from the ground up, a hair store. They did not attempt, not one time to get in there. Not one time they attempted to get in. It's brand new. Brand new. All new stuff in there. They didn't attempt to do none of that. Not saying that they should have or shouldn't. Then you got another spot, another hair store. They didn't touch it. Now, everybody's so angry. I get that. But why nobody, I'm not even going to say that.
Say it.
Nope.
No holding thoughts. No holding thoughts.
All right. if you angry, why don't y'all be angry of the people that's not from our neighborhood and treat us like crap with customer service? That treat us like thieves and thugs.
Right.
These people were still in our community. And after y'all tore down most of those jobs, that guess what? My brothers, my sisters gonna be working at Snipes because that's an urban store. Mm-hmm. That's the store that we shop at to get our Nikes and stuff like that. Now we took a job away from somewhere, from somebody. But guess what? You can't get a job with the Chinese. And this is the thing. This is not teaching hate. This is teaching facts. That is a fact. You're not getting none of those jobs from none of those Chinese people. You never seen a black person. Matter of fact, you might see a black person because they might need so-called security. They get one person because they need somebody to go up against the people that's in the neighborhood. They can't do it, so they're gonna hire what's in the neighborhood. So that's that. They didn't touch none of that. And guess what? They still was waiting in line to get that stuff.
And you want to know what's even worse?
I was like,
as you was telling me, when they broke into the Rite Aids and stuff like that.
Right.
Now, what does that do? I seen somebody post, anybody know a Rite Aid that's open? Because they broke into the one that my grandma get her medicine from. That's terrible.
Girl up the block.
That's terrible.
Girl up the block. She actually posts her prescriptions all on Facebook. Like, now where I'm gonna get these filled at. But that's the thing. Nobody don't care. Nobody not paying attention to that. They rioting. Oh, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. Let me get to this, man. So Fishtown, they had a big argument out of Fishtown. Everybody seen it, went viral. The guy, white guy. I love white people. I absolutely love white people. I love all people. I don't care. The white guy snatched the poster out of somebody's hand, said pretty much, get that out of my neighborhood. If y'all up here talking about hurting police officers, don't come in my neighborhood. And then I seen a lot of mixed emotions about it. Some people like, oh no, we could go in your hood. Some people like, that's your hood. That's what you're supposed to do.
No, that
you have every right to do that in your neighborhood.
Yeah, protect your neighborhood no matter what.
We can do the same thing. We can sit right on our step and protect our neighborhood. We can do that, but guess what? We don't.
That was if y'all heard that was the curfew that was enacted. A byproduct of
look at that
during the weekend.
Look at that. Now hold up. Now the brothers stepped up to the plate. I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't see it, but when you told me, I was surprised.
It's on my page. They all went up there. It was police blocking them off, separating from the people from Fishtown to some black folks. I mean, it was black and white, based off of the video. So that was good. But the one thing I had a problem with, right? There's a couple things I had a problem with what they was doing. Now, they wanted everybody to take a knee. The cops and some people was like, no, I'm not taking a knee. Based off of what the video showed. Like, no, I'm not taking a knee. That's not what I'm doing. Who calling in, man? We ain't got time to waste.
What's going on? You having no home thoughts?
Hello?
What's going on, caller?
Yo, it's Beast, man.
Yo, what's up, man? Get to it.
What's good?
Chillin', man.
What's good with y'all, man?
I'm chilling, man. Just trying to give the people some updates. Yeah.
We hear you.
Hello?
You.
Yeah, hang up, let him call back.
Hello?
You.
Let him call back. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So one of the guys was sitting out there. He wanted to talk to the white people, and he was saying that, well, I just want to know why y'all don't like me. And my thing is, in life, did they watch the Denzel movie?
Which one?
What's called Fence? When Denzel told his son, I don't have to like you. Like, why do people feel like they have to be justified by a group of people to say that this is okay? What?
Everything
Let me say that
froze. I
again.
thought
Let me
so.
just say that.
I thought so. Everything
Why?
froze.
Everything froze?
Yeah, so that's cut you off. No picture, no sound. Everything froze.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I was trying to go into it, and now that's what they posted.
And let me see.
That's what the
Facebook
viewers,
Live?
yeah, the viewers are saying.
They
Everything
said.
froze.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow. But
Unbelievable.
Instagram.
So yeah, we got kicked off of Facebook. Trump said when the looting starts, the shooting starts, and that post is still up there, and that's why some workers from Facebook staged a virtual walkout. But we say a couple things and we get kicked off. That's what's up.
Obviously, we doing something.
What happened to freedom of speech? That's what I want to know. We ain't loot nothing. We ain't shoot nothing. We ain't break into nothing.
Nothing.
We reporting on what's really going on out there. We ain't making none of this up. We ain't inciting no riots. We ain't telling nobody to do nothing. And we get kicked off Facebook. It ain't like we going out to tens of thousands of people. Us and our little bit of friends, they gonna kick us off. We back on? So basically, one thing I do have an issue with is when people say when it's Black Lives Matter and people respond with no, all lives matter. No. No one's saying all lives don't matter, but that wasn't all lives underneath that cop's knee. That wasn't all lives underneath that cop's knee. That wasn't all lives. What was the name of the lady that got shot in her own apartment? That wasn't all lives by the black jogger who was minding his own business and then got gunned down in the streets. That wasn't all lives. This is the reason we're saying Black Lives Matter. We're saying Black Lives Matter in response to the police brutality, in response to the inequality that's going on out here. That's what we're saying, Black Lives Matter. Nothing against all the other lives. We're just saying, value our life to begin with. Yeah, you good. Value our life to begin with. That's what we don't. That's the number one thing I don't like. No one's saying other lives don't matter.
Right.
But cherish us first. When a Chinese man is gunned down in the streets unarmed, I'll be right there with him. Step by step saying you shouldn't have done that. When it's a Mexican, I'll be right there with him step by step saying you shouldn't have done that. A white person, anybody. But for right now, they kill people that look like me. And we got a problem with that.
Right.
And Facebook don't kick us off again.
I mean, we good. This is what I should have did last time. Just don't worry about the distraction or whatever. But like you just said, it's our color. You know what I mean? But you know, that's how I know that we got something that's in us, man. I'm telling you, man. And I really believe that. For all the stuff that happened to us, how we don't go backwards, man. I'm telling you, we do not go backwards. We might have like some slowdowns, but we always keep pushing. Every generation, we get stronger and stronger. Now, sometimes, like all the stuff that been going on, breaking into the spots and all that. I don't agree with all that, but at the same time, to see a bunch of people come together just in general, how was they able to prepare that? I mean, I don't agree with the stuff. Like I really don't. And the reason being is because of the jobs, because of medicine, because of the curfew at 8:30, because people obviously need their jobs, and they're shutting the street down at 8:30. So that means at 8:30, if you now I'm pretty much going. I can possibly be harassed on my way home now because it's justifiable. Oh, what you doing out here? So these are the reasons why I don't like this little curfew because it's just pretty much give a green light, stop and frisk. Come on, man. That's all that stuff is nonsense. But what we need to understand is, and this is what I believe, we are a threat. We are a threat to the world in general. How we just develop, period. Look at how can you take something all away from a group of people and they still come out this well. This see Obama as a black president. That's like how did that even happen? To see that. How do you see? Doesn't matter. They always paint this picture. Babe Ruth is the best baseball player of all time. It's a lie. We can sit here and say, I mean, a lot of people might say, based off of numbers, well, you know, Barry Bonds. But, you know, people say he cheated. But then we could go back and say, King Griffey Jr. Natural. Yeah, the numbers is definitely incredible because I don't give it, you know, that's a whole nother story. But you just see how we take something and make it great. We've been doing it.
After being banned from that sport.
Come on, man.
We were banned from that sport for years. That's why that guy Ruth was able to get those numbers, because he was playing against a bunch of other people that looked like him.
It was trash.
And then soon as somebody that looked like us got into it, but you know, like you said, that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
But Chanel was agreeing with you. She said we're so resilient as a people, creative, strong, nothing can really break us. That's why they fear us.
And the thing about it is, a lot of the times, like, people look at it like, oh well, they talking that hate stuff. No, it's not hate.
Facts.
It's a fact. Just look. All you gotta do is just look. Look at, just take the best basketball player in the NBA. Okay. Because you can't even, you know, when it comes to athleticism, that's like, oh, well, you know, pick up, shut up and dribble. You know, that you're going to get stuff like that. But even when you go to the political side of things, lawyers, you start seeing the change in those areas. How we starting to take over. I mean, at one time, remember, Johnny Cochran was the #1 lawyer in the world. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This was, you know, OJ. I mean, well, he was. I don't know if you, because I don't need a lawyer. Well, not now anyway. But that's what was said. Look at it. You know what I mean? Look at what we do and how we make it better. So now, I was telling somebody, well, you know, all the jobs that they destroyed out here, now they destroyed the jobs. But guess what? What if they don't reopen? So now what? Unemployment don't last forever.
Nope.
That pandemic money ain't gonna last forever.
Nope.
Then what? Now there's less jobs. Now what? Now what you gonna do? Now who you going up against? The people that's already in your community. Now you want, because they don't work at the neighborhood stores. Now they work somewhere else. Now you want to rob and shoot and kill them. That's the thing. Like, when it all came together, I'm really glad to see us all come together. Not on a negative light. But I'm also not saying marching is the key either. I'm not sitting up here about to say we need to hold signs and march. You ain't gonna hear that from me.
Today was voting day.
It was voting day. That was mayhem. That's a whole mess in Philly right now.
Yeah, because 80% of the they say 80% of the places to vote were shut down.
Shut down.
When you go to vote, it was packed out there.
Oh my God!
And I think it was a device to make us, because some people, like, when I looked there, I was like, there's so many people out there. I don't really want to be around, because the coronavirus is still going on.
Right.
Whether
Still gotta keep that in mind.
Whether y'all want to admit to it or not, it didn't go nowhere. It's just in the back burner of our minds right now because of so many other things.
Right.
But that wasn't a pretty sight to see that many people packed into these few places that you can go to vote.
We couldn't even. It was, our place is pretty much walking distance. Normally, like, the place that you go place your ballot, your vote at, is normally walking distance for the most part. It was coming around the corner already. Like, It's no parking. They don't make it easy for you. Like it's just a complete mess. And then there's a lot of things that change. So, I mean, at this point, all we need to do is just, man, if I can just say this 1,000,001 times, man, it's not about no damn intellect. It's not about getting. It's about obviously getting smarter. But if you understand where I'm coming from in our community, then we just need to stick together in general, man. Stick together.
Like we said.
My pastor, hold on one second. My pastor said with me, and this was good. He said, I don't agree with the whole looting and the rioting and all that other stuff. But I ain't about to go up against my brother. That was powerful. That was powerful. That was powerful. And that's the key right there. Not going up against them. Not agreeing what's going on, but just, I don't have to go out there, but I'm obligated to tell them, like, listen, my brother, that's wrong. We shouldn't be breaking into this. Maybe we should direct our energy in this way. I'm not saying we're going to sit here and walk with signs and, no justice, no peace. Because like Jay-Z even said, we already marched. What's next? Jay-Z said that when everybody was mad at him for the NFL stuff. What's next? We gotta do, if you do the same thing, you're gonna get the same results. Like this, I don't know, man. You can't keep doing the same thing, man.
You can't.
That's not it. Marching is not it. So nobody don't talk to me about no damn marching. Don't talk to me about no marching. Marching don't get nowhere. That's just a way for them to, you just right there to get beat the hell up on. That's it. Oh, you gotta leave at 8:30. It's a video that they were showing that they were spraying tear gas, hitting them with rubber bullets. Here in Philadelphia, I never thought that they would come. Come on, man. Y'all out your mind. I'm not marching. I am not marching. Let's come up with a solution. That's it. Let's look at, I follow so many people. I was just talking about this. I said, instead of people got so much negatives to say about like black people and their businesses and how they run, support them. Let them know that this is wrong. You know how many times people critique me about what this show looked like? And guess what? I appreciate it. You can call up here because criticism, I prefer I to be criticized by the people that care. People that's going to say something negative, I feel like when you say something to me based on trying to improve me, that's the real love. Not somebody that's going to say,
pat you on the back every time.
Or they talk about it to their friends. Oh, look at that. They got the green thing. They ain't even using it. Or that look like that right there. Or you hear that noise. Nah. If you ain't got my phone number, hit the inbox. Let's help each other. One young lady, I'm going to even say her name. Her name is Chantel Price. Not, she spelled it different. She said, now she regular. Like, she's not like a famous person. She's a regular person on my Facebook. And I'm not like a person that Joe. Like, I'm not a Joe person. I don't know her. She don't know me. Somehow we Facebook friends. Who cares? She said on her post, I got $500 to put in black businesses today. Instead of doing a blackout, I want to put $500 into black businesses. That's the type of stuff that I like to see. I go out of my way. I'm telling you, I go out of my way to support people. And it's just not black people. I go out of my way to support people. If you got something that's not like, obviously it's going to put you behind bars, then I'm going to support it. I don't even care if I use it. If I use it or not, because some things is not for me. But I'm going to still support it. It might be for somebody else. It's nothing negative. You see the shirt, no holding thoughts. If you feel like that you don't like what no holding thoughts stand for, then you don't have to ever watch the show. But if you like the show, then you can even get the money or go on websites to get it. It's a whole website for it. You can wear this stuff. It's just about supporting. That's what I think that changed. Us uniting all together and being on one page. That's what I think that's more powerful than anything. Somebody, you seen that post when all the men with the suits on was walking down the steps. They saying that they not afraid of men that's throwing stuff. Well, not men. Well, people just breaking and throwing stuff. They afraid of everybody being quiet, using their brain, and just carrying themselves with some sense. That's what they're afraid of. Let's just stick together. Let's just stick together. We learn from all this. All right, well, we shouldn't have done that. I put on a live, Jiffy Lu's on Air Mango is owned by a black person. Somebody challenged me when I say that. Somebody challenged me when I say that. I got proof. I got proof. It's owned by a black person. But guess what? They went over there and busted all up and did all that. I went over there. I've been going to Jiffy Lu's, but guess what? Now I'm definitely going to Jiffy Lu's now. I'm definitely going to Jiffy Lu's. If you change your own oil, you do whatever you want. That's fine. That's okay with me. We got on, what's that, Broad and like Jefferson. What is called? Damn, it's a black owned bank right there on the corner, right there with Fresh Groceries, where y'all get them big hoagies from. That's a black owned bank right there. But it ain't too many people that be on that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, people ain't paying attention to stuff like that. The way that we get better, we unite with each other. We don't even understand each other. We go at each other more than we supposed to build. You know, because I'm not in the business of going at people. No, I'm willing to build my community, build my people. I'm willing to do that. I got white friends that give me stuff too. I get messages from white people too. I love white people. I can't help that. I mean, it's just, I can sit here and say so many things, man. You know, it's just so funny. And I don't mean to use the word funny, but it's just so crazy that how you see all the crazy murders and all what's going on, all what we know that happened in our past, our upbringing, all the things that we see obviously over the internet, things that that the police have been doing. Think about some things that's not being recorded. I mean, everybody can probably tell you a story. Everybody could probably tell you a story about somewhat you've been profiled and been in a situation. But at the same time, I don't hate them. They can't say the same. A lot of them do love black people genuinely, but then a lot of them hate you for no reason. But I ain't sitting up here about to stand in front of them and ask them why. Like if they give me an answer that's going to make a difference or what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to still tie my shoe up if they like me or they don't. That's on you. That's what you going to miss out now. Of a nice man that's willing to help. Hey, even if you hate me, I'm still willing to help. I don't care. That stuff doesn't bother me at all. At all. I don't care about none of that stuff. We need to stop getting caught up in this whole racist stuff and just stick with each other. Let everything else fall in place. When, even on Life, when Eddie Murphy went to the place and she said, we don't sell nigga pies here. I mean, it was all fun and games. And he said, how about we turn that, what'd he say? He said that how much is going to cost to turn that pie to a nigga pie? And he poured out money. And she wrapped that shotgun and said, how about if I turn you to a nigga pie? I'm not even doing all that. You tell me that I can't have none, all right? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Listen, we don't need to get justification from a certain set of people pretty much to be approved to do things in life. Why do we feel like we gotta be accepted? That young man said, I just want to know why they don't like us. Who cares, young man? Who cares? I heard what you were saying. They was out there trying to figure out why white people don't like them. At this point, who cares? Figure out why you can't get along with your brother. The people that look like you. Figure that out.
Yeah, change starts at home before anywhere else.
Can't be worried about that stuff. Worry about your community. Worry about your family. Worry about uplifting the people that surround you. We sit up here trying to figure out why we not accepted. I talk to white people. I asked a lady, a white lady before. I said, why do you see a lot of celebrities when they make it, they gotta find a woman with long, straight hair, blue eyes, blonde hair, and they light skin? They say, oh, that's like, they feel like, this is what white lady said, they feel like that's a token. That's their token. If you genuinely love a white woman, I don't care. But it just seemed like every time, it's not too, let's just say it this way, and not too many people that's in the industry that got those lights is with they day ones. They end up straying away and get those video girls with the fake bodies now, with the eyes and all the other stuff. But what about the ones that held you down? We had a podcast like that. We was talking about that. I don't know, man. I never been into any of that type of stuff. I don't care. I don't care how long your hair is. I really don't. I really don't. That's not, that's not what catches me. But then when they get the fame, don't y'all think it's kind of strange that these people, do you look the same broke to that person? Like if you take, I don't want to even call no names out, but if you take
this superstar,
these particular superstars, you take that particular person, it's hard not to say names, man.
This superstar.
Well, a superstar, you take that person, you take their celebrity away. Is that woman going to still be with him?
No. No.
So, obviously, we know it's not because of your looks.
If he goes bankrupt the next day,
she's out.
She's going to be gone.
We seen, what's his name, Chris Humphrey? Mm-hmm. I don't even know if he black. Well, he is. He black. I'll say he black. I give him that. He black. He black. I'm gonna give him black.
Hell no. That man said she ain't sticking around.
Yeah, she out of there. So at the same, we don't have to justify nothing that we do. If your boy got a business that clean and is just as good as any other business, I remember I heard older people say, I would never rent a house from a black person. I'm like, why? Because they don't treat you like the other people. Stop saying that stupid stuff. That's a lie. You just ran into a bad landlord. I never have a black landlord. And every landlord I absolutely did not like. Every last one of them. It's not because they was my landlord, because they didn't do the things that they supposed to do to the house. So that don't have a color. It's just an individual thing. Mm-hmm. Everything is not a race. Everything is not a race. And that's the other thing, man. I get sick and tired of hearing that everything is a race just because somebody did something. Come on, man. You argued about Riley Cooper. I think he a racist. Right, you say you didn't agree, but that's fine.
Nah,
you see what I'm saying?
You said I was like, wait a minute, you can't go that far, but
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But you just don't one minute you say Mike Vick defending him. No, this is the time to stand. I'm going to use Mike Vick because I also put the good light on Mike Vick and I'm going to put a negative light on Mike Vick. Mike Vick said, "No, I don't think Riley Cooper is a racist." That man sat at my table. What do that mean? What do that mean?
Well,
we go to plenty of stores. We buy plenty of clothes.
He was in a different situation.
I know, but that's the problem, right? Thank you. That is the problem right there.
But I've never been to jail, so he went to jail for something that not maybe me and you have done, but it ain't far-fetched for me or you to do something like that.
Right.
And he wasn't selling drugs or going out killing people. He was fighting dogs, which isn't too far from stuff that goes on in our neighborhood.
Right.
And he went to jail for it. So, not saying it's right, but he's coming from a whole different way of looking at things. Like, man, my bad. These dudes done sat me down in jail. I'm going to try to get on their good side. Not, like I said, not saying it's right.
He don't have to.
But he was the one who was behind bars, so we can't. He served that time, not us.
But this is the thing. Now you see how you just said he wanted to get back on their good side. Why?
Yeah.
Why he wanted to get on their good side?
He went to jail.
No, I'm saying, but what was the
he was trying to placate to them.
Because he wanted to get one of them analyst jobs, right? He wanted to get on, I think, Fox.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Is this not as good as Fox? Is this not as good as Fox? The people make the network, not the network. The people make the network. So if Mike Vick is already himself is a platform.
Yeah.
You don't need Fox, bruh. You don't need to kiss nobody behind. The moment that I seen that, I was disgusted in Riley Cooper. I thought he was a decent player.
He had one good year.
Like 1.5. He had like 1.5. He was decent for the system. And then when he did that, you don't play racism. Like, you don't play it. Like, it's not like you gonna have a white friend and we gonna just call each other racial
Chanel
slurs.
said we better than Fox.
Huh?
Chanel said we better than Fox.
That's my point exactly. Come on, man. It's all about the people that log in. Because at some point, when more people log in, Fox gonna be calling us, and guess what we gonna say? No, Fox. We gonna do like how Michael Jordan did. He said, nah, I want my own. He said, no. Everybody's seen the documentary. He said, no. I want to do my own thing. I don't want to have carry on. Even though we can, I could be up under y'all, but I don't want to carry like Nike. And he did his own thing. BBB, the big baller brand, he was on his own wave. But it was a lot of things that destroyed that.
His attitude destroyed that, but the way he was doing things, like
that's how you supposed to did it.
Have his own sneaker brand. He had the JBL.
Yup.
But he wasn't playing people. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Right. Well, I mean,
the way he was thinking is the exact way. That's how we should be.
He said when was it? It was another time. He said, I'm not answering to them. He said, I don't need Nike. I don't need Reebok. I don't need Adidas. I'm gonna create my own brand.
Yep.
He said, I'm my own person. But then, things went wrong.
He took it too far with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of things that he did, but his image is the reason who he is. Where he got where he at. Because he said, my son gonna get picked number 2 to the Los Angeles Lakers. And they're gonna go to the championship and all this other stuff. He predict that. He's a dad that stood by his kids. He said a lot of things.
Dumb stuff.
I mean, it was. But at the same time, what we can say, he's a father. He's a father. He with a white woman, but he take care of his family. I don't have no problem with that. That's his day one. His wife was sick. He was there taking care of his wife. We all seen that. He loved his wife. He loved his kids. He did all what he's supposed to do. So, like I said, some things we don't agree with, some of the things that he do, but that's all right. Yeah. That goes with anybody. We don't agree with everything Obama did.
No.
You know what I mean? So at the same time, that's fine. We can. I'm okay with that. But guess what? He stood for what he believed in. And there was a lot of things that happened with his business while it went down. There was a lot of little things.
Yeah.
But the thing about it was, a lot of people stuck with him. Mm-hmm. And guess what? It almost did what it's supposed to did. It was almost on that level with them Reeboks and them Nikes and those other big brands. Kanye West. He wanted to do it, but he went by it the wrong way. This is my opinion. I can't support you. Why? Why you can't support them, Brahim? I don't spend that much money on shoes. And especially sneakers. And they don't even look good. A lot of black people just buying them just because everybody know how much they cost. Come on, man. I mean, that's your flavor, but we all know. If you like them, you like them. If you like them, you can buy them. That's just me. But it's just mighty funny. You buying $300, $400 sneakers and you living in an apartment. Yo, you don't own anything. You don't have nothing in your name. Your name absolutely holds no weight. They say your name, oh, that's all you hear. Hey, he or she got some red bottoms. You got some Yeezys. Nah, I don't wear that. If Kanye sneakers was a little cheaper, I'd get them. I don't wear Timbs no more because they too high.
I don't like the way they look.
I'm just saying, like, I would support them if they was cheaper. I can't get with them. I just
they comfy.
Hey,
if they comfortable, that changes everything. Cause
some people say they comfortable.
Your feet is everything.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. You know, I know.
If they comfortable, I change my mind. Because,
if they comfortable and you guarantee me some things, I spend that $300-$400.
Yeah.
If you say like those sneakers that pretty much you could run in them, they could get wet, they could get ran over by a car, you could step on a nail, or like they pretty much do everything. They advertise them on Instagram. Now those type of shoes, they $300 worth. You telling me you can do everything in them?
Yeah,
and it was proven? I'm like, wait. They even put them on fire. I said, damn.
I don't know when my foot gonna be on fire, but
yeah, bro, the way they show them. Now you talk about $300-$400 thing. Now that's cool. I'll be willing to pay. But some of these things that people buying, they crazy. They out of their mind. Yeah, I mean, they just in these situations. They just buy it just because. They not buying it because they supporting. They buying it because everybody know that the Yeezys cost $300-$400. I really don't even know. And y'all know that they ugly. Y'all know, young people don't care about comfort. Get the hell out of my face. Young people don't care about comfort.
No, they don't. But I'm talking about us. At my age, I care about comfort.
I definitely do.
I need that.
I definitely do. The other thing I wanted to say is, everybody want to be Michael Jordan. And when I say everybody want to be Michael Jordan, everybody want to be like the best. Everybody don't have Michael Jordan spirit. Everybody don't put the work in that Michael Jordan put in. Everybody can't be a Barack Obama. Everybody can't be a Brahim Holden. Everybody can't be a Raheem Price. Because everybody is different. But people need to play their position and stop trying to do things that they're not capable of doing. So, for instance, you going out to go protest to fight. You're not bringing nothing to the whole situation, but pretty much we can beat y'all. That's it. You got to bring more to that, a little bit more thought. And that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? You got to do more than just a march. Like you can't just, oh, well, I'm going to just do that and think you're going to make a difference. Nah. Sometimes you got to be the person that just maybe write posts. Or maybe just encourage people on in their inboxes. Mm-hmm. Maybe you encourage 5 people a day. Maybe you feed the homeless. Maybe you help homeless get jobs. Maybe you help 2 homeless people get off the street every year. Play your part. Everybody don't need the big lights. Everybody don't need the light shine on them. Every single thing, man.
But to piggyback off what you said about the Michael Jordan, the biggest thing is Michael Jordan wasn't Michael. Well, the moments were the moments in the game.
Right.
But he wasn't just Michael Jordan in Game 6 of the finals or in the playoffs. He was Michael Jordan during practice. He was Michael Jordan when nobody was around.
Right.
So to correlate that with things is we don't need to just be against police brutality when one of us dies, even though that's bad. How about before all that happens, be in front of the police station, saying something to the officers as they come out. Like, I don't know what. Like, I don't have the answers for that, but saying something, being in your community, saying something, provoking change in your community. Whatever everybody community needs something different. Whatever your community needs, whoever your community leaders are, get with them on a regular basis to invoke change. It's not just going to happen after one of us dies. Because for one, that's another one of us taken out of this world. That's another father gone, another brother, another cousin, uncle, whatever. And then we doing something. Instead of being reactionary, we need to be proactive with some of this stuff.
Right. A lot of times, man, it saddens me sometimes when I see, like I was doing some things in the community. I don't talk about none of that stuff. A lot of things that I do, I swear, because I don't want no credit for it. Like, I do things, it's thoughtless for me. Like, I just, it's a part of my nature. I'm not looking for, like, the light to be on me. I'm looking to see that I helped that brother through that moment. You know what I mean? That moment that he was dealing with that particular situation. When we get on here, people always see I do or I say something wrong or whatever. People correct me all the time. That's fine. Thank you for every single person that correct me. Thank you. I don't run away from growth and truth. Because that means if you, like you said, you want just cheerleaders around you all the time. If people just want to be cheerleaders around you all the time, get the hell away from them. Just get away from them. I don't want to be right all the time, man. And that people that's all around me can't tell me that I did something wrong, I don't need to be around them, man. That's just simple, man. I don't need the lights on me, man. I really don't. But I'm willing to play my part to a fullest. I'm willing to say, well, this is what I can do. Oh my God, when I was doing with some of the stuff that I was doing, and I see some celebrities doing it. I see so many celebrities doing some of the things that I was doing. And I was like, they just taking pictures of it. They just put, it's all for their fame. Mm-hmm. And people so stupid, they get sucked right up into it. They not doing it for just no reason. I can name several entertainers that do it just for the fame. For the more likes and shares. It's just Raheem Holden and Raheem Price. So even if I was to put it on, social media, oh, that's just dumb. That's just dumb. But just think about it. I don't have to do it. I could be just sitting in the house. Oh man, the community is bad over there. Or no. Like, come on, man. Like some of the things that these people do, they stand up when that's what a lot of people got with Al Sharpton. It just seemed like, but this is how I feel about him. Somebody got to take the opportunity. He seized the opportunity every single time. Somebody else can say, listen, Al, let's fall back. I got this one. Mm-hmm. If you feel like that you can do something, then step up. I mean, I know, like, he's a celebrity, so he'd get to it a little easier than let's just say myself. But at the same time, you can get there.
I think that's what you was talking about. But that's a shame right there. But I think that's what you're talking about.
What?
When you said the celebrities. Okay, yeah.
I ain't posted.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll get that
there's a lot of these little celebrities that do. I'm telling you, man, they not paying attention to it. These guys don't really care. It's for their fame, for it to be seen. Anytime you can post what you did, it's not genuine, man. Come on, man. I can sit here and tell you, Kevin Hart clearly make more money than me. Clearly, it's not even a debate. But what I give, I don't think he would give more than me. Because I would feel like it's more genuine. I feel like that he can get more for a dollar amount, but mine's gonna be different. Because he's all the way over there, like he did the platters and stuff like that for the homeless, but he had a company send it to him. It's different now. I say, here you go, ma'am. And they know that I bought it of some sort. Or I make it in my house and then I give it to them. Oh no, I just made this. I was thinking about the people that's in the neighborhood. Here you go.
Right.
Just keep I'm not even gonna say anything.
You gonna put in more work to do the same thing he did.
Right.
That he
but
just
his finances,
write a check for it.
Yeah, he can just write a check. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with that because financially,
first of all, help is help.
Yeah, help is help. But once again, are you like a lot of people's not doing it for the genuineness? They just doing it for the recognition. I don't care about none of that stuff. I don't want to see bums sitting on the street. I want to see black businesses grow. I do. I really do. It's a lot of black businesses that we don't know of. So I want to see those black businesses be more than just what it is. I want to see it be. That's why every single time, nobody can't ever call me out on nothing. I support every black person that came across me that got something. Now, if you got something, and I think I will tell somebody, but I might not put my money behind it because I might think it's not good for me. But I will tell somebody. It's a guy that got I ain't gonna get into that. But it's people that got things to teach you how to start an LLC. It's nothing wrong with what these people are doing about starting an LLC. But at the same time, all you have to do is do what? Ask Google.
Research it.
Research it. And it all will pop up. But instead, a lot of people want people to do the footwork for them. Or you could just ask a person that have their own. You can walk to a store, black-owned store, and just say, yo, can you just tell me how you got your LLC? And then I guarantee you, more than likely, they'll tell you. Mm-hmm. You ask me, I'll tell you. I'm not about to sit here and support like somebody like that. But I would tell somebody, like, you know.
Because there are some people that was like, man, I just want somebody to do it for me.
Yeah, if you want somebody to do it for you and create all what you, then I tell you, oh, okay, well, check this person out. Yeah. They got that for you. But I'm not about to sit here and like bash you or anything that. But I'm not about to give you, you know, all that type of money for something that I can just research it myself or ask somebody that got a business. Like I'm not about to do that. That's just foolish. I mean, it's just a lot of people that have things that's going on business, black businesses. And I'm willing to push it to the fullest. I don't care what it is. If it's not nothing like they got something like to do with criminal activity, obviously I don't want anything to do with that. But if you got something that's going on that's legit, I will push it, man. I swear to you. I wouldn't care what it is. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. And anybody that don't like it, then once again you delete.
Except for one time.
What's that?
You know what I always bring up, and you're like, man, I don't remember you saying that.
What's that?
When I was like, yo, I think I'm gonna host a comedy show.
All right, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but you said it. You said it. That's my fault.
I was like, damn.
Rod said he wanted to do a little comedy thing, and he pretty much was like, man, I said like, man, you crazy.
No, like, I said you crazy. He was like, hey, Rod, what you over there smoking? Cause I need some of that. I was like, damn.
Nah, man, I'm sorry, man. Maybe I thought you wasn't the comedian type.
Hey, man, regardless.
Yeah, I know.
Even if it ain't for you, you're supposed to support it.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I was young then when I did that, man.
That was a minute ago. That was
definitely a minute ago. No, I wouldn't do that now. Hey, you ain't bring it up again. You ain't bring it up to you. You gotta give me a second chance,
not to
man.
You gotta brought it up again, just not to you.
Yeah, you gotta give me a second chance, man. You can't just. I apologize, so you gotta give me one more chance, man. I'll make sure that it'll be successful for a fact. I mean, no, that's how I feel, man. With Beast, I keep forgetting that card, man. When I first met Beast, he gave me this card, man. He took my stuff, man, and it said Beast Mode on there too. I'm cracking up. I was like, what, man? This dude out of his mind, call him no damn Beast. Hey, what? But that's what he went by on his card or whatever. So I'm like, all right, well, that must be really what they call him. I ain't got no problem with it. But when I met him, the first time I met him, he was telling me how he's an entrepreneur. Anybody that's an entrepreneur, I wouldn't care. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. I had a trainer that I was working with, like a life coach, Victor Spalding. Like, I'm gonna do more of that, but just gotta be more shows, need more time, need more just better equipment, just stuff like that. We still gonna
get things back together once they open the city back up.
The city gotta be open back up. It's just,
So I ain't gotta be out during the day and stuff, but we got more time to do things.
Yeah, somebody told my man LB Anthony, I mean, that's one boy that I wanted to be on the show. He got his clothing line, personal trainer, always active. This boy posts more than I've ever seen. Carl Isaiah, my man, he got cheesecakes, been on shows. Personal trainer, boy lost, I think he lost about 200 pounds. Like for real. I can show you. He had his own little clothing line. He was the first person I seen with the clothing line. My cousin Kevin got a show, the Scorpio show, here in Philly. Like I told you, the girl, hold on, I'ma just go on right now and just start saying their names. Nicole Bryant, she make clothes, and she do Dimples Designs. She got her own website. She designed all our stuff. You got Alfrika Mathis. She got her candles. My wife, she got a daycare. We got something special that's coming up that we about to put out there, but I'm going to let y'all see it later. But she cooking up some stuff right now. I'm not gonna put it out there right now, but it's coming. Y'all see it when I start talking about it. My cousin, she got the oil for your scalp. Kenya, she on my Facebook. I posted. Nasir Yard, he make clothes too, like Nicole Bryant. You could go over there and get anything done.
The lady from Jersey that got the, what is it, youth center or something?
Yeah, Nazea, she got the youth center. She was actually sick. She back on her feet. I seen her that she was in Alabama. Hope everything is well with her. I told you one of the kids was still reaching out to me. I absolutely love the time that I went out there a couple times, but things kind of like fell off based off, like the pandemic and all the corona stuff.